do not ignore that feeling that you're feeling right now, that something is off. That feeling that you're feeling, that is the spirit of discernment warning you that something is off spiritually. There is something off spiritually. We have to remember that the month of October is the most demonic month of the entire year. This is the only time of month, specifically in a Western culture, that we collectively come together. We worship demonic entities. We put graveyards in our front yards. We put giant skeletons that represent the dead, 14, 15-foot skeletons that represent the dead in our front yard. We dress up as witches. We dress up as demons. We collectively come together and we pretend to be somebody else, some sort of entity of some capacity. We pretend to be somebody else. Only during this time of year is the demonic embraced and praised openly. Scary movies are soaring. Demonic movies are soaring. They're able to you're opening a portal into your house when you're watching these demonic movies and things like that. These are open access. This is the only time of month that these things are embraced. And so we have to understand that collectively satanic agents, and when I say satanic agents, I'm talking witches, I'm talking, occultists, I'm talking every single sorcerers, every single capacity from the lowest ranking to the highest ranking. They all come together collectively. They have this altar that is burning because this time of month, they are the most active because they are the most embraced. Their deity that they serve is the most embraced. It's empowered during this time of month. And that altar is burning. And so whenever you feel something being off spiritually, believe you me, something is off spiritually. Now all of a sudden you're a praying warrior. Now you can't even come up with a word to pray. You can't even fast. You fast 11 months of the year, and now all of a sudden you don't have the desire to fast. You don't have the willpower to fast. You don't know what to say. You don't even know where to begin. You don't know who, what, when, where, or why. And that is because there is an attack against you right now. And whenever you feel that way, when you feel like I can't pray, that is when you need to be praying the most, because there is an altar risen up against you and challenging you right now. You don't know what to pray the Lord's Prayer. That's always a safe bet, and pray it until your spiritual generator kicks on. Heavenly, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day, Lord, our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. And keep saying it over and over again. It's kind of like trying to get a lawnmower to go until it kicks on. And when it kicks on, then it'll flow out like water. It will flow out. The fire will flow out from your belly and it will flow out. And so do not ignore the feeling that you're feeling that something is off right now. I'm telling you, if you're feeling something off, that is your spirit. That is the spirit of discernment telling you something is off, and you need to talk to God. You need to communicate with God. You need to pray. You need to fast. You have to have self-control. Having self-control is one of the fruits of the spirit, and having self-control is not just not doing what you want to do. So you may want to do something, but you opt to restrain yourself from doing it, and we like to call that self-control. But the truth is that self-control is also doing what you don't want to do. So you do not want to pray, but self-control is controlling yourself and telling yourself you don't want to pray, but you're going to pray. You're going to do this because this is self-control. It is having control in every single capacity over oneself, for the glory and the will of God. And so do not ignore that feeling that you're feeling right now. October is one of the most demonic months of the entire year. In fact, there's so many children that come up missing right around the days of Halloween, And we always see that Halloween falls very closely either on a full moon or a new moon. It's going to be one of the two. And it's always within a day, more or less a day of that time. And so stay prayed up, guys. I mean, there's a lot of people right now feeling something off spiritually. Something's not right. They're seeing things, they're hearing ringing in their ear, like things are just off. That's because that's the spirit. You have the spirit of discernment, and they're warning you. You need to pray and you need to fast. And if you can't do it, you force yourself to do it. So I hope this video was helpful for someone. If you found it helpful, share it, give us a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Blessings, everybody.